looking to go to law school as a non-traditional student over the age of 30 and a single mom. I know. So this has been that dream in the back of my head since I was a little girl. When people ask me, what do you want to be when you grow up? Oh, I want to be a lawyer. And then I got older and life started life and I felt like, oh, the girl, that was just, little kid fantasies. But it has always stuck with me, even in undergrad, even when I had my daughter. It's just always been in the back of my mind. So the reason why I felt discouraged, let's take it back to undergrad. I had my daughter, I was a single mom, and I was working full time all throughout undergrad. I felt like my GPA wasn't bad, but it just wasn't good enough to get me into law school. I also felt like the 2 years I spent on a criminology degree at that time was for nothing, because when I started reading all those Reddit posts and they were telling me how criminal justice degree won't get you into law school, it's such a bad degree to choose to go to law school. They don't want to see that. They want to see non-traditional majors. It was just discouraging, okay? So I ended up changing my major after year 3 to business. Yes, meaning I was about to start completely over just to go to law school. And I didn't want nothing to do with business. So I learned fairly quickly that no, that's not for me. So I changed my major back to criminal justice and I ended up graduating. And I just kind of let that dream get small again. And I just started to work and take care of my daughter. And I just felt like law school was out of the question. And now here I am at 31, and I feel like it's time to pursue that dream, or it's just going to continue to stay at the back of my mind. Thought about going to get my master's to hopefully up my GPA, but I learned that it really don't matter. They are going to still look at that undergraduate degree. So now I'm just studying for my LSAT. I started studying in October towards the end. I took my first PT October 21st, I believe, and I was humbled. I scored a 139. Yes. And I think I barely was able to answer 7 questions in each section. Like, I knew it was time, but I didn't know how much time they actually give you. So that was a humbling experience as someone who's never really had an issue with test taking. Yeah, so now here I am. I have taken other PTs. I think my highest right now is a 152, 154. Took all of December off from studying, so now I'm back in the 140s here in January. So I have to retain the information that I'm learning, but I wanted to share my journey here on TikTok and YouTube of being on this journey of going to law school as a non-traditional student. So I'm a little nervous about sharing this journey publicly because I haven't told anyone outside of my parents, but here we are. I feel like once I've said it out loud, now I don't have a choice but to go through with it. So let me know if you guys have any, study materials that helped you, any words of encouragement, because your girl is gonna need it. And yeah, I can share with you guys what I've been using so far, what I've learned so far, all of that here on TikTok, as well as more thoroughly on my YouTube channel. So I'm excited, a little nervous, but we're gonna get it done.